Hey YouTube, it's Louie. I'm responding to the video posted by Sinlingual. Sinlingual is a good friend of mine. Uh, Go watch his video before you watch mine, just because it's answering these questions. And I ironically wrote all this stuff down on Easter, Easter envelope. If you don't know why that's ironic, go jump out your window. But anyway, let's get on to it. Question number one. Or why did God create tumors, cancer, disease, etc.? Okay. Couple reasons, because I don't know. To kill people off, it's going to be kind of suspicious that everybody's getting hit by cars when it's their time to go, because for some reason he doesn't have everybody live to be 120, 90, 77. People die at 50, at 3, at 29. So not everybody can get hit by cars and lightning. So diseases, he created diseases to help them to balance it out with death and life. Also, devil could have done it. We'll be talking about the devil a lot. Uh, Two, what if grew up in China? You go on about that. How religion is geography. Well, that's pretty much right. Now, here's my point on it. You say if you grew up in China, would you still believe the things you believe now? No. Well, what if you grew up in, let's say, an Amish country? Would you believe the things you believe today? No, because you never would have been taught it. You never would have got taught science. You no, fair enough. You grew up in a Christian nation, but it also stresses science and that uh, stuff. So you can make that decision. In like an Amish country, you get taught the Bible, so you wouldn't be able to make that decision. And you'd probably be beaten if you got. No offense to Amish people. Of course, I doubt any of them are watching this because they don't like electricity. Uh, but you'd probably get hit or something for not believing in God, and you'd be forced to believe in God at a very young age. But I'm not saying that doesn't make them right. It doesn't make you right. You as in uh, atheists. Doesn't make me right. Doesn't make Jewish people right. Everybody's agnostic because nobody knows. That's true. Okay, question 3. I had to restart the video because of this one because I don't remember what your question was. I just wrote down this little answer here. And what that says, you can't read it on that. Video link on my faves. You ask, or you make a statement saying one of your friends thinks logically, but everything but religion. Who could that be? But if you go to the video link on my page, you should see which one it is because it's the only one that's not an atheist or just plain comedy. Or Travis Barker. I do have Travis Barker on there. It's Who Created God, Venom Fang X, or How Was God Created, something of this sort, or where did God come from. That is pretty much why I believe in something I cannot see, like my mother. I can't imitate your accent. I wish I could, because I'd just be making fun of you. Got that accent already. Number 4. Why did God create humans that were curious? I can't remember what you said people would say. I know I tried to avoid that when I answered these. 1, devil. People do say that the devil created atheism. Venom Fang X, I have not watched them, said that he created atheism. I do not understand. I have not watched those videos yet. So I think it's this answer. This is my personal belief. Free will. I do believe in free will. God gives us free will. Uh, so that is my understanding of it. Free will, thought what you want. People thought what they wanted. They didn't. They chose not to believe in something they couldn't see or touch, and created these theories. Okay, so free will. Devil worshippers. That means your statement that Christians call atheists devil worshippers. Personally, if I come across a creationist that calls an atheist or a believer in uh, evolution, so mostly atheists, uh, devil worshippers, I would call them an idiot. Because they are. That makes no sense whatsoever. Now, if those people personally believe that, just checking on my time, that you believe in something that the devil created does not make you a devil worshiper. It just makes you whatever. But if you're calling an atheist a devil worshiper, you're probably stupid. All offense. Anyway, going on to the next one. God created why? Okay. You say, how was God or why was God created or who created God? I believe you mentioned, I don't know if you meant to say that, but again, to the link on my page, like I said in the other one, and why was the devil created? Okay. Couple things that I I can think of just myself. Okay, why was the devil created, or how was the devil created? God created him. If you, I know you know the Adam and Eve story. For other people that are watching the Adam and Eve story, the serpent in the garden. Another form of free will. You can choose to listen to that serpent, or you can choose to follow God's word. They just happen to listen to the serpent. So God created the devil, or at least the thing was the snake was supposed to worship the devil. Now, I believe you mentioned why did why is the devil evil or something like that. What's if the devil created creationism? Why? Atheism. Like why? What's his motivation? His motivation is he's evil. Why is he evil? You also ask. Let's see. He was banished from heaven. He went into heaven. He got banished, and became the creator of hell, or became the owner of hell, Satan, if you will. So he's pretty pissed at God and does the opposite. He's an evil type of person. He is the balance of God. Okay. And yeah. And then why? What's his motivation for creating atheism? He wants people in hell. He wants to draw people away from God and then torture them. So that is my belief. He is mad at God for when he got banished. So he also wants people in hell. He doesn't want to spend eternity alone. He wants as many friends as he can get. These are a little bit of jokes. If you're not laughing, I'm sorry. Don't watch the video. You mentioned morals. You say that creationists, which they do, ask where you get your morals from. I agree with you. I don't believe it should come from some book. That might be a guideline, but that shouldn't be your main thing. You get it from your parents and your society, just like morals are different than they used to be. Like, God's sake used to be a swear. Uh, there used to be a lot of things that you just smarter out instead of swears in play that used to be swears, and soon the F bomb, uh, all the swears that we know will be nothing. They'll be slang for other swears that are worse in later years, probably like 100 years or so. And finally, because I have 40 seconds to go, you say if God wrote the Bible, why did then science shouldn't be able to prove it wrong because it should be completely correct. I personally have a hard time thinking or believing God himself wrote the Bible. Maybe people that were through God wrote the Bible or something, and then yeah, and then maybe some communication problems there. This was too long of a video. I'm sorry, but hope that answers your questions. Bye.